Hello, welcome. Today I've got another ink sample review for you, and this is by Montegrappa and it's called Eucalypt. And let's go ahead and make a swatch. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. So this is different. I didn't know what to expect, but this is a really different color, at least while it's wet. It's a very, very light sage, like blue-green. I don't know how else to describe it. Very pretty. And also just different, which is always fun. I'm just going to pop that bubble there. There we go. All right. Debating if I want to put more down, but I think all it will do is make it take longer to dry. So I'm going to leave it like that. Let me go ahead and put the name on here. There we go. All right, that's how this looks so far. I'm going to go ahead and put it under a fan to dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got some copy paper here. I like to test everything out on copy paper because sometimes you don't know if, if you're going to be at work or school and you might not have access to your nicer paper, and you just want to know if the ink is going to behave. So I always test it out on here. There we go. That's how it looks so far. I'm going to set it aside to dry. It's a very nice, like if you had a gray, like a pale gray with a little bit of green tint to it, that's kind of what this looks like in real life. It's very pretty, like a blue green as well, not like a grassy green. This is very much on the blue side of green. And this HP32 paper is very smooth and likes to resist the ink a little bit, so sometimes you'll get some of the special effects of the ink will show if there are any, so I always like to use it. And if there are any colors that you would like to see me review, leave a suggestion, and if I have it or if I can get it, then I'll make a video for you. Alright, that's how that looks so far. It's kind of pretty, it's like a cloud. We'll see how it looks when it's dry though. Alright, and this is some Tomoe River paper, and Tomoe River paper really shows off the different properties of the ink very well in my experience, so my very limited experience. But I like to do swatch tests on it because of how well it shows off the ink properties. That is not supposed to be a P, that's supposed to be a T. Sorry about that. Alright, Tomoe River. And if these videos are helpful to you at all, if you enjoy watching them, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and then that way you won't miss anything. Okay. There we go. That's how that was looking so far. I'm going to check on the swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So here's how this looks on the copy paper. It actually did really well. This would be a safe one to use if all you have is cheap papers. It's a really pretty color. Like I said, it's a very pale blue-green. Probably a little more, I don't know. I can't choose whether it's more green than blue. But it's beautiful, and this is a really nice one. It's legible. It's nice if you want something totally different and you want something maybe that's not super dark. I think it'd be really pretty for journaling. And here it is on the HP32, and I like how even though it's more saturated here, it's not a dark color. And there is some shading. So this is a really pretty one. Like I said, it looks almost like clouds or something light and airy. And then here it is as well on the Tomoe River paper, and here you can see a little bit where the color is separated. It's a little bit more of like a slightly more green than blue on those spots, but it's like a light color. And then of course there's a little bit of shading here, and it is a very light color. Like I said, I would probably use this with a pen that put a lot of ink down just because I want to see the shading. And there's some lovely like halo shading around the edges up here as well. So this is a really pretty color. I'm going to get the swatch and show you. So here it is again. It's got that beautiful light airy color, and then where I put down the ink a little heavier, you can see some shading. And there's also that warm, that almost like a greenish color that's kind of coming through like in the blooms there. But otherwise it's like a blue or like a pale blue or blue-green. And then you've got that really pretty shading in the writing. And what I like about this is you can see both colors, like the more bluish color and the more greenish color in the shading, which is really nice. So this is a really pretty color. I'll try to find a link for it and leave it down below for you. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.